Welcome everyone. Today we are going to start a complete series on data structure in Python. So in this series we will transform you from a basic Python learner into someone who can solve real world problems and crack interviews with confidence. Data structures are the heart of programming. They decide how fast your code runs, how memory is used, and how efficient your logic is. Today, we start with the most basic and most powerful data structure, which is called list. So here question arises, what are data structures? A data structure means a way to store and organize data so we can use it efficiently. Data structure is nothing but a way to store and organize data so we can use it efficiently. Let me provide some real-world example. Books in a cupboard equal to list. Student roll number plus name, we have a dictionary, and then queue in bank, and then we have a stack. So in Python we have different types of data structures. We have string, list, dictionary, tuple, set. And if you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and like. In Python, the main data structure are list. List is nothing but an order changeable collection. We have tuples. Tuples is nothing but an ordered and unchangeable. We have set. These are unordered and unique values. And we have also the dictionaries, the key value pairs. These are the popular data structures, the main data structures in Python. Today we are going to master the lists. Before going to start coding, we have to understand what is list in Python. In Python we have a list. A list is like a shopping bag. You can add, remove, update items anytime. So in this code you are seeing row underscore 1. This is a list. In this list we have an item. The Facebook is, we have a string, then we have a float, then we have a string, then we have a number, then we have a float or decimal number. So a list is nothing, it is like a shopping bag. You can add, remove, update items anytime. The features of list, we can, it is unordered, mutable, it can changeable, stores different type together. Like as you see in this example, we are storing so many data types of data. We have string, then float point number, then we have string, then we have numbers, and this uses indexing. In Python, a list is a fundamental built-in data structure used to store an ordered collection of items. It is a highly versatile and commonly used data type due to its flexibility and functionality. And the key characteristic of Python lists are ordered, changeable, allow duplicates, indexed, can store mixed data types. We just see in our example image. So now it's time to start coding. What are lists and how the list will be defined. Let's say we have accessing values. Let's say we have a numbers, and inside this we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have to remove the dot here. These are 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have a list. The list name is numbers. We store this list into the variable numbers. So in Python you have to access the value in list. So how you can access? Let's say we have to access the value of list item 1. So print numbers, and you have to get the value 1. To get the value 1 from this list, we have to pass the index of this. As you see here, each item in a list has a unique position index. Starting from 0 for the first element, you can access individual elements or slices of the list using these indices. So using the index of this value 1, we are going to access the value of 1 using their index number. The index number of value 1 is 0, then 1, 2, 3. So let me run this. As you see our data directory structure, we have a data structure folder, cd data structure folder. So inside this we have day 1. So python day 1.py. Let me run this. As you see, I am getting 1. Why 1? I am getting 1 because of the index 1 and index 0. Index 0 have the value 1 in list. I hope this will. And if you want to get the value 4, print numbers. How to get the value 4? Let me run this code, then I will explain you why I use -1. So here I am getting using 0 index the value 1, and if I provide -1, that I am getting the 4. Let me quickly explain each and everything. This line here, on this line we are creating a list with name numbers. The list contains 4 elements, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then list uses the square brackets. As you see, list uses in Python square brackets, and we use square brackets. So here question arises, how Python sees this list. So in Python will see this list with the help of index position. Let me write here the index for all the item of list. 0 index have the value 1, then 1 index have the value 2, then 2 index have the value 3, and then 3 index have the value 4. So Python sees it with the help of index. So Python sees with the help of index, and we have index 2 types, positive, index positive and index negative. And if I write the negative index of all these items, let me write here, the negative index of 4 is -1, then for -3 we have -2, then for item 2, the value 2, we have index -3, and for the value 1 we have index -4. This is negative, so this is positive index, and it is using the negative index. -1 we have 4, -2 we have 3, -3 we have -2 value, and the -4 index we have value -1. On this line, what this 0 inside square brackets means, basically we are asking Python, give me the element at index 0. So indexing in Python start from 0, not from 1. So this number is our first element inside list, and its value is 1. Its value is 1. And when I print this, you see I am getting 1 due to this index 0. The value of index 0 is 1 inside this numbers list. And the next line, this is important. Please focus on this point. Python supports negative indexing as well. So what -1 inside square means? This means start from the end of the list and give me the last item. This -1 means inside square brackets starts from the end of the list and give me the last item. So on -1 we have the 4. We have the value 4 starts from the end of the list. Start from the end of the list. When we start from the end of the list we have value 4 and give me the last item. The last item is 4. So what it will give us? Last element equal 4. So that's why I am getting 4 here. I hope this will make sense for you. If any doubt till now, please comment it. So here question arises, why negative indexing is useful? Sometimes you don't want to count the full length. Let me give some example. Sometimes example, last 3 items from list, and if I want to get the last 3 items from list, not the first one. In this example we have 4 items, but if you imagine you have a list of 100 items and thousands of items, then you have to get the last 3 items. Then you will use the negative indexing. How? Let's say we have numbers list and we have to get the last 3 items, so you will use -3 colon, then this will give you the last 3 items from a list. And if you want to get, let's say, last second last item, so numbers, then we have -2, this will give you the second last item from list. If I print this two example code, numbers, and let's say start from -3, go, and if I print this, if I run this code, clear my terminal, and if I run, you will see I am getting the last 3 items from a list. And as you know, we have 4 elements inside our numbers list and we are getting the last 3 elements. And if you want to get the second last, print numbers and then -2. So if I print, clear my terminal, save the code, and as you see I am getting 3. This 3 is second last element from list. So we have a list with item 1 2 3 4, and we are getting the last 3 element using -3 colon, using indexing, and then we use them get the second last item with the help of -2. So keep in mind, on list we will apply the indexing, slicing, negative slicing, and step indexing. Let's come to the, let me clear this. So till now we learn how to get the element from a list. Let me comment all these lines of code. In this code we learn accessing value. So now it's time how you will, we have a list numbers. Let me print this, print original list, and I'm going to print the here numbers So if I print this inside terminal, original list is 1 2 3 4. So we have original list 1 2 3 4, and we learn how to get the element, how to access the element from that particular list. Now it's time how you will adding items in a list. So we have original list 1 2 3 4, and we want data numbers dot append, let's say 6, and after that if I print numbers, so clear my terminal and I use the append on list. So as you see, we have original list 1 2 3 4, and after applying the append on this list I am getting the 6. So basically append will help us to add element at the end, as you see here. So we have another method on list, numbers dot insert. I want that on index on the value of 1 I want to insert, let's say 10. So this will adds at position 1. So if I print these numbers again, numbers, so if I clear my terminal and run again, I am getting 1 10 2 3 4 6. What this? So insert adds at position 1. So basically in this insert will help us to insert the element on which position inside list we want to insert 10 on the position 1. So if you see the index 1 at position 1, we are getting 10 from inside our original list. So if we apply append, I get the 6 at the end of my list, and then I apply the insert on this list numbers at the position 1 we want to insert the value 10. I hope the append and insert are clear till now. So we cover the adding items in a list. We have append and we have insert, and we have another way to add multiple items in a list. So how you will apply this? Let's say we have original list. Let me clear this, and this will give you the original list. We have original list 1 2 3 4, and we want, let's say, extra, and I am going to provide 9, then 8, then 7 and 6. So this is an extra. We have another list with name extra. So I want that to insert all the item in my original list. How? So Python provide numbers dot extend extra, and if I print numbers, then you will see the magic. Clear my terminal, and if I run again, you see I am getting 9 8 7 6 inside my original list. So in this way you will add multiple items in a list using extend on the list. So basically these lines mean take every element from extra and add them one by one to the end of numbers list. After extend applying, I am getting this. And remember this point, the extend will not add the list as a single element. It unpacks the list and adds item individually. So here question arises, what is append, version extend. So append help us to add one item to the list, and extend help us to add all items from extra list into the numbers list one by one. So till now we cover how to add the element inside list. So now it's time to removing items from a list. So what this mean? How to remove the items from a list? So if I clear my terminal, you will get the original list. We have original list 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want that to remove the element 1 from a list. So how I will do this inside Python? So we have the list numbers dot remove. I want that to remove the 1, and if I print numbers, and if I clear my terminal and run this again, you will see I remove successfully 1 from a list, original list, and now after removing the 1 from a list, I am getting 2, 3, 4. So the remove will help us remove by value. This will help us to remove by value. And we have another way to remove the element numbers dot pop, and I want that to remove the element, let's say the index 0. If I comment this line and I want that to remove the one element from a list, so I will provide 0, and this will help us to remove by index. So this will help us to remove by index. Let me comment here, and if I print these numbers, you will see if clear my terminal and I am remove the element and I am getting 2, 3, 4. So till now you learn how to remove the element 1 with value, and how to remove the element 1 using the index with the help of pop and index value. So if I apply numbers dot pop without any index, print numbers. So if I clear my terminal and run this, you see I am getting 2, 3. So this pop without any index will remove last item from a list, as you see here. After applying the pop without index, I am getting 2, 3. The fourth element, the last element, is removed after applying this pop without index, and with index I remove the item by index, the 1. So till now we cover how to insert, add, remove the element from a list and how to access. Now it's time to apply list slicing. How we will apply this slicing on a list? So let's take another list with item, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11. So we have the list with name item. Save the program, and if I run print f string, the item and item, clear the terminal, we have original list, we have item 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have another list with name item, and we have this type. We have so many values inside this list item, so we print just the item list. So we are applying the list slicing on this item list. How you will apply the slicing on a list? So the problem is, if you want to get all the item from, instead of after the one element to the 11th, if you want to get all the item between 1 to 11, how you will get? So let me print, I want to get item, and then I'm going to provide 1 and then to that 11. If I print this, as you see, I am getting all the item 2, 3, 4, 10 and 11. So I am getting all the item expect 1. I know you are confusing on this list slicing. Let me explain what this. First understand what are the format this is. So we have start, then and then step. Inside our example code 1:11, we provide the start element is 1, then end on what? On the end element is 11. Start element is 1 and end element is 11. So start at index 1 and stop at index 4. Stop at index 11. And here we not provide any step, so by default one step for each. As you see inside our item list, we have start index, the 1 is 2, start from that point, and the end in item is 11, end on 11. Let me comment this line. So I hope this is clear. If any doubt till now, please comment it. I am here to clear your doubt. So in this way, I am getting the element from 2 to 11, start from 2 at end on 11, and I am getting all the item from that particular list. And if I print item then 3, what does it mean? There is no start, not start point. The Python by default starts from 0. Let me print this, let me comment this line. So we have item list this and start, no start, and end point is 3. As you see, start from 0 and stop on 3. So by default in Python the starts from 0, and by default step is 1. So that's why I am getting 1, 2, 3. By default step is 1. So write it here. By default start, if you not provide any, then equal to 0, and by default step is 1. Remember this point. Start and end step. Starts and end step. By default start is 0 if you not provide any start, and if you not provide any step, the by default step is 1 in slicing. Let me write one more example. Print item. Let me clear this. This is items, not item. So we have so many items, not one item. So I just change this items and this is items. So I want that this is true. So let me run this again, and I'm getting 1 3 6 8 10. What that mean? I not provide any start point, I not provide any end point, and I provide just 2. So 2 mean the step start from 0. This means, let me write here, start from 0, no start, then it will start from 0, no start, then from 0 it will start. It will start from 0, and then there is no end. Let me write it here. There is no end, so it will go till end of list, and then I just provide 2. 2 mean step equal to 2. I hope this is also clear. So here question arises, what are the 2, 4 and then 7, then 9? Where they are? So we provide the step 2. So on each step, between this step we have, let start on step 1 and then we use step 2. So between 1 and 3 we have 2. So using the step 2, this will skip the item 2, and then on next, then we get 3, and then the step 2 from 3 to 6, in between 3 and 6 we have 4 using the step 2, so it will skip the 4. I hope this will make sense for you. So we have then list comprehension. List comprehension. So what are these? Let me write squares, and I want that square list. Let me write for I in range of 5. Let me range of 6, and let me close this inside square brackets, and then I multiply I. So list comprehension basically is a shortcut for writing loops, and if I print squares, just squares, not any element, so clear this terminal, and if I run this, you will get, see, I am getting 0 1 4 9 16 and 25. So the range start from 0 to the 5. This will go till end of list, and 0 to 5. So we have 6 element. So for I in range 6, in 0 we have 1, then 1 multiplied by 1, and we have 0. The first one is 0. 0 multiplied by 0, I am getting 0. Then we have 1. 1 multiplied by 1, I am getting 1. Then we have 4, 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. Then we have 3. 3 multiplied by 3. So in this way you will apply the list comprehension. Now it's time for the interview question. What is the difference between list and tuples? So list is mutable, can change, and the tuple is immutable. We are going to cover in next class this data structure of tuple. So the list is slower and the tuple is faster. List uses the square bracket and the tuples uses parentheses, and list better when data changes, and the tuples is better when data is fixed. Now it's time for the assignment. Create a Python program that takes a list of numbers, creates two new lists, one list of only squares, another list of only cubes, print both lists. I hope you will do this very easily. Any confusion, so comment it. I will solve this for you. Thanks for watching.